Blackheads are one of the most common forms of acne, and preventing them usually has much more to do with patience, consistency, and gentle daily habits than with harsh scrubbing or dramatic quick fixes. A blackhead forms when oil, dead skin cells, and debris collect inside a pore, and the surface of that clogged material is exposed to air, which makes it darken. So the main goal is to reduce buildup while keeping the skin barrier calm instead of irritated. A gentle routine is usually the most dependable routine. Wash your face with a mild cleanser and lukewarm water in the morning and again at night. And if you sweat heavily after exercise, yard work, or a long, humid day, it makes sense to cleanse afterward in a gentle way, instead of letting sweat, oil, sunscreen, and residue sit on the skin for hours. What usually does not help is washing your face over and over throughout the day, rubbing hard with rough cloths, grinding gritty scrubs into the skin, or treating blackheads as if they were dirt that can simply be polished away with force. Too much friction often leaves the skin red, tight, and irritated, while the clogged pores remain right where they were. It is also important not to squeeze, pinch, scrape, or try to dig out blackheads with fingernails or random tools at home, because that can increase inflammation and may leave marks or scars that last much longer than the original problem. Choose skincare, sunscreen, makeup, and hair products that are labeled non-comedogenic, oil-free, or water-based when possible, because heavier oily products can worsen congestion. If you use waxes, pomades, or rich leave-in hair products, try to keep them away from the forehead, temples, and sides of the face, because those areas often react badly to residue. Remove makeup completely before bed, change pillowcases and face towels regularly, and try not to spend the whole day pressing your cheek into your hand while reading, scrolling, or watching television. If your skin tolerates active ingredients, salicylic acid can help loosen dead skin and reduce pore buildup. And adapalene can also be useful because it helps prevent pores from clogging over time. But the wise approach is to start slowly, use one main active product at a time, and stay steady rather than trying several strong products in one impatient weekend. A lightweight moisturizer can still help even if your skin is oily, because irritated, dehydrated skin often becomes harder to manage, and sunscreen matters too, especially if you use exfoliating or retinoid-type products. So finding a comfortable, lightweight sunscreen is worth the effort. Improvement often takes time, so think of blackhead prevention as maintenance rather than battle. If your skin is easily irritated, less is often more. If a product consistently makes your skin feel greasy, sticky, itchy, or more congested, simplify your routine and give your skin time to settle. If you wear makeup often, fully removing it at night is a simple habit that can make a real difference over time. Calm, regular habits usually help more than dramatic bursts of effort. A hat or helmet band that stays sweaty against the forehead for hours, very heavy hair products touching the hairline, and the habit of constantly touching or picking at the face can quietly make blackheads harder to control. So paying attention to those little everyday patterns often matters more than buying another expensive bottle that promises a miracle. It also helps to remember that skin can get irritated when too many strong products are piled on at once. When people get frustrated, they often use a scrub, an acid, a mask, a spot treatment, and a drying cleanser all at the same time, and then wonder why the skin feels hotter, tighter, and more reactive while the clogged pores remain unmoved. Simpler is often stronger. Gentle cleansing, a comfortable moisturizer, a lightweight sunscreen, one well-chosen active ingredient. Clean pillowcases and patience are not glamorous, but they are often the habits that support the best long-term results. If acne becomes painful, deep, widespread, or starts leaving scars or dark marks, it is much smarter to get help from a clinician than to keep improvising in frustration. Now that the practical skin part is complete, let us leave the bathroom mirror behind and head to a retirement community in the United States, where nobody cared much about clogged pores, but everybody cared intensely about sweet rolls, folding chairs, and whether a grown man over 80 should ever be handed a microphone near livestock under any circumstance at all. The place was called Meadowark Pines, a retirement community outside Topeka, Kansas, where the sidewalks were broad, the porches were occupied, the hydrangeas were attempting social superiority, and the main clubhouse always smelled like coffee, floor polish, and some dessert somebody had made, because there were peaches that needed using, which in that community was not an explanation but a warning. The unofficial queen of Meadowlark Pines was 76-year-old Dorothy Mae Langford, a retired school office manager with silver hair pinned in a soft, tidy roll, reading glasses on a chain, and the exact calm face that could make a room full of adults sit up straighter without knowing why they had done it. Her closest friend was 82-year-old Vernon Pike, widower, former owner of a hardware and feed store, wearer of tan loafers and suspenders patterned with tiny horseshoes, and a man who believed that weak coffee, loose extension cords, and over-enthusiastic MCs were the first 3 signs of civic decline. Their usual circle included Gloria Wren, former beauty salon owner and sworn enemy of drab lipstick, Howard Sims, retired accountant and guardian of exact totals, clean labels, and all moral arithmetic, June Ellen Baker, former church pianist, and reigning queen of pound cake, and Clyde Mercer, who always claimed he hated public excitement and then somehow ended up in the center of every public excitement with a lemonade in hand and an opinion ready. The youngest member of this orbit was Mallory, the activities director, a bright and hardworking woman in her early 30s who still believed online forums reflected reality, and that words like community participation package were written by people of good faith. That belief died on a Tuesday morning in August when she came into the clubhouse holding her phone with both hands and wearing the face of a woman who had clicked yes to a completely different future. Dorothy Mae looked up from arranging paper napkins and said, "Tell us now, before my patience forms an organized objection." Mallory swallowed. "I thought I reserved us group tickets for the County Founders Fair." Vernon lowered his newspaper. "That sentence sounds like it has buried a body." Mallory turned the screen around. Across the top, beneath a smiling cartoon pig, a blue ribbon, and a microphone wearing a straw hat, were the words, "Welcome Meadowlark Pines to the Prairie Voice Livestock Collar Classic." There was a silence so complete the ice machine in the corner sounded disrespectful. Gloria leaned in first. "The prairie what?" Mallory closed one eye, which was as close as she could come to disappearing. "The Prairie Voice Livestock Collar Classic," she said. "I thought collar meant the person who announces the events at the fair. Apparently, it is a judged competition where teams do live livestock introductions and crowd commentary during the youth animal parade." Vernon stared at the phone as if it had insulted hammers. Howard removed his glasses. June set down her mug with the solemnity of a woman hearing bad church carpeting news. Clyde laughed once, stopped, then laughed harder because he had understood the scale of the thing all at once. "You entered retirees into livestock commentary," Dorothy Mae said. "By mistake," Mallory replied. "A very complete mistake. It got worse." The fair page had already posted that Meadowlark Pines would be the featured senior team. Families had shared it. One grandson had commented, "Grandma better not let the hogs outshine her." A local radio host had written, "Seniors are always the best on the mic because they know how to talk sense in a room full of nonsense." The fair coordinator had emailed asking whether Meadowlark wanted the blue backdrop or the red barn backdrop for team photos. "Can we cancel?" Dorothy Mae asked, though the tone in her voice made clear she already knew the answer involved public shame and a woman in a headset saying no problem while absolutely creating a problem. Mallory winced. "The bracket is printed. The announcer mentioned us on air. The local paper is coming." The coordinator said they were thrilled because older adults bring authority and warmth. That was enough. Nobody in Meadowlark Pines wanted to stand in a county fair ring describing sheep, pigs, or calves through a microphone in front of strangers. Nobody had planned to project over hay bales for sport. But nobody wanted to be the retirement community that backed out after being publicly described as authoritative. "Absolutely not," Gloria said. "We are not letting Kansas think old people are frightened of a microphone. Or of a pig," June added. "Or of a teenager walking a goat," Vernon said. "A goat has no power over me." That settled it. Within 20 minutes, the community hall had become emergency livestock operations disguised as coffee hour. Dorothy May became captain because she could still assemble useful adults faster than anyone else in the county. Vernon took logistics because he knew gates, ladders, extension cords, and every kind of practical nuisance a fairground could provide. Howard made a legal pad and wrote fair commentary strategy across the top with enough seriousness to alarm nearby pastries. Gloria took wardrobe because, if they insist on photographing us beside poultry, the least we can do is look better than poultry. June took refreshments because nobody does their best public speaking hungry. Clyde, despite immediately declaring that he wanted no official function, was assigned backup wit and crowd reading because everybody knew he would do both on his own if not supervised. The first order of business was obvious. Did any of them know how to announce livestock? Vernon snorted. "I sold feed and hardware in a farming county for 40 years. I have described things in louder places than this." June had helped at church fair auctions. Dorothy May had spent years introducing school events to rooms that did not wish to listen. Clyde had the